And welcome everyone, as this flashes up. Welcome for people to come in and join. There's a lot going on right now. I'm just holding a space, so it's a bit zoned out. Thanks for showing up. Take a breath. Something was leading you here with this very special live right now. As you each come in, just take a moment, breath release with everything that you're going through right now. Just take a breath, see a bubble, like a transparent bubble, and just see fragments of situations and energies of what's happening for you right now. Just take a moment in your world. What's going on in the world, and the plane stopping, and the food, and this person, and what's going to happen, and whatever is flicking through your mind. We're going to shift the healing and break through a transition from a mind in a box to a spiritual mind. You're allowed to use your mind when using it spiritually, as in flowing freely with your gut feelings, and your intuition is number one of your business with yourself. From there, everything else, your business could be being a mother, grandmother, transmuting energies through healing of yourself, or coming home and loving yourself, and reminding yourself how important you really are in being here, because you make all the difference for me showing up. So while so many share beautifully, I have received so many messages and emails that take my breath away of soul sharing, because I know they really mean it. Of, you've saved my life, bear with me here, you've saved my life, literally. These are people mainly also that I've done one-on-ones, spoke with, and I know what they mean, because there has been significant turning points in my life where if it wasn't for a certain situation, a person, I knew that kept me alive, kept me going. So I honor when people share that with me, but I want to share with you showing up here. And we've got 44. No coincidence again about the 44. Keeps me alive as well. I need you. When all else is going on, and all else in those darkest moments, because there is a dark night of the soul of the galaxy coming through us each right now that is ancient and eons old. It is so old. It is linked with us in our head in this lifetime, struggling, coming from the head and not the heart. Please trust me when I say that. That is what's happening. This is about your soul star above you and your earth star at your feet. Above and below right now. There's a lot happening. Breathe. Let it flow through all your chakras. Okay? 606. Boom, we just hit it then. I've got 606 written down to read what that divine message was for us. And most of all, I'll see who's here. Okay. Beautiful EJ. This is about me showing up differently here today, because I'm doing this for me, starting from today. So thanks for hanging out with me and spending some time with me. EJ, hey, beautiful. Lauren, hey, Kerry, hello, gorgeous. Erini, hello, sister. Really good to see you, honey. We will catch up, as you know, randomly when we're down around town. You know how we roll. Sharon, Matthew, hi, Shelby. Your heart's racing good way, bless. Hey, Lisa. In all colours of love. Thank you, Eleanor. Morning, Vicky. Hey again, Gisela. Hey, beautiful Rosemary. I so honour you, Rosemary, and sharing what you have recently, and you going through, showing Rosemary going through her shadow side for herself so bravely. So much love and blessings to you, sister. Been holding the space with you with the divine and honouring your process. Hi, Nitsa. Yasu Anastasiamu. Mwah. Hello, Kukla. How many times are you in the bath when I've come on, Carrie? That's your signal when you're in the bath. Anastasia's coming on. Hey, Bethy. Excuse me. Throat chocolate clearing. Good to see you, mate. Send my love to Kathy. Remember, I'm bringing energies through. So happy to be here live with you, Jenny, as well. Hi, Joanne. Lovely surprise, Vicky. Yes, sister. I know. Me as well. Hello, Tina from France. Tina, I have to laugh because I'm going to start with your energy again. I've got a feeling I did that last time in a live was your beautiful energy spirit calls me in when I finished posting. In 30 minutes, I'll be doing a live. And then I went and shifted it and I went in 10 minutes. And then a comment come up. I'm so excited. How long before this comes on? And I just laughed. I was talking to another sister on the phone. I said, oh, God love him. She said, you're not going to go and tell him? I said, no. And we were chuckling. I said, I'm going to share this with them. What part of the 10 minutes, what didn't you read above in the 10 minutes? I'll be on in 10 minutes from when it was posted. And I said, that's okay. I said, everyone's going through so much at the moment. It's hard to focus. I understand, but it was quite funny. And I know you're going through a lot. I would lovingly encourage you to take little bit more time, picture shifting in both ears slightly now. Feel this come in. I need to do these upgrades. I'm going to do several energy upgrades live of golden divine energy codes coming through newly to the planet right now. This is why I don't do books at the moment, because you need it. We need it now. This is why I'm not booking in advance of certain seminars of meditation times, because right now is the moment. Yes, there are certain set dates and times, like it has been set 12th of January 2021. Watch this space. I'll be bringing through the new harmonic convergence consciousness energies to the planet newly in my spirit and soul through myself for the whole of humanity. We need to be accessible. I am accessible now till October this year. Then it will shift. So I would love to say to you, those who resonate, because you resonating to this being here is a big fucking deal. It's a big deal for you to be live right here now. Oh, bless Eleanor. Thank you, sister. Yes, we are the 144,000. And I was given the 144 New Light Paradigm group that I opened about a year and a half ago before I was heavenly brought in. Please know what I bring through and share is ahead of time, TIME. I've spelt that with what everybody else is sharing. This is real, and I always give proof. It's a heads up for you and the rest of the planet humanity. I feel this firstly through my spirit and my soul. So you're getting this firsthand. You are the first tincture. You are the first tincture from source coming through in human embodiment. You really do matter that much. So how did you handle what you've been going through lately? How did you handle it mentally and verbally to and for yourself? Were you supporting, loving and kind? Did you cut yourself some slack? Did you, in that moment of devastation, did you still know that you had that faith and trust deep inside? that even though we reached a point recently of I've had enough, I'm fucking over it, I'm really, really done, yet you felt this inside of you, a big facet of yourself, yet you're holding together because everyone else had their shit together and others still seem to be coping. And I want to publicly declare and tell you, you reached a point of that in the past you never got through. This, a new ground zero point, we're in 12 minutes, boom. 3, Trinity. I'm sharing Trinity, triple goddess energies right here and now for you, for all who you are, of a divine spark of source God. You can't give up on yourself. You're not able to give up on yourself. You've come too far and you've grown too much, because a couple of you have said recently, bless yous, 6 and 9, 6 and is 6 plus 3 watching is 9, endings everywhere. I could go on with all the signs and symbols as I'm bringing through energies. I could live in that, but that's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to translate and transmute new energies to the present, there you go, from past and future combined, that no other soul has shared before, in new words voicing that you're receiving. Firstly, this is always about you. Everything I share is always you for you. I am a supreme white light, as Shekinah shared in the earlier days. And her energy word, supreme divine white light energy space from source, she felt it as well. These energies I bring through are of a Dalai Lama vibration frequency. It is what it is. Please allow yourself to free yourself. I bring a diamond heart energy in that's come in through the planet, that I'm emitting that frequency constantly. And I'm live and I'm real and I'm raw and I'm right here with you all. This is a time, this is a times of legends. This is a time of legends. This is a time of, we are that pivotal point of creating a brand new platform coming through, and more of you are loving the no nonsense, no bullshit, raw and real, because you're raw and real, and you, me, we're all so fucking traumatized from feeling so deeply that so many of us went off track. Went off track, but let me go with human words, addictions, crossing lines energetically. We're naughty. We've done naughty things. All of us in some way. You don't own it, you're full of shit, you're bullshitting yourself. So, pardon me, it's been consciously owning. Deborah Mannion, haven't seen you energetically for a little while. Good to see you. Hey, Nina, pictures are vibrating. Absolutely. And I saw that you wrote that in the group, Nina. And I was saying to you, Nina, you're really going through a big major upgrade. You're away from where you are normally reside. So the stronger the pictures, the higher your vibrational shift right now. It's a convergence, correct? The harmonic convergence energies are already starting through myself right now. And this is brilliant that you can witness this live with me leading up to the 12th of January 2021. Here in Australia, I'll be live streaming, bringing through a massive healing for the whole planet. My world stage is right here within myself, and it's wherever I take that. And if it's for us to meet physically in an allocated place here in Queensland, I will let you know middle of the year. Happy birthday, Laura. Hey, Amy, good to see you. You're quitting smoking. Good on you, Bethy. Yeah. You trust me of the divine, Rosemary, because I trust and believe in you, sister. You are of an older generation, and this has come up. I've got things written here about the older generations. Well, that's anyone that's older than me. right, in human years. And I say that for a reason because, you know, there's these young children that are wiser in years than some of the adults in their whatever older human age, but it's about human experience of being, I call it earth birth, happy earth birth, I say to people when it's their birthday, happy earth birth. Okay, big shift happening right now. And I'm spinning round and round and round and round and round, so that's interesting. Okay, it's taken me 17:07 minutes to clear enough for me to bring through some new and big energies that's coming through the planet. I disregard however long it takes for me to bring these through. There's no looking at a clock for me when I'm doing these now live, because I'm now doing these newly from today until October the 16th, my birthday. And after that, they will be different. They may be more live shared, they may be briefer, but they will be different. So I'm going to yuck it up and enjoy sharing for me. And it's really good that you've shown up with me here in my divine space here. So thank you. What I'm doing differently is I'm bypassing, okay, here's me, here's the planet for me to come and do a live. So as I've done all the other lives since the 28th of December and the weekly ones, as I come on live, and I've shared before how long it takes for me and what it took for me in the 28th and 26th, 8th of December days, weeks, hours, pushing through to get on and speak, because so many negative energies and stuff did not want me to speak and be in my pure divine truth of unconditionally loving myself, every bit about me, where I totally do not hold back with any of you, with everything I've been through. There's not one facet I have not shared with you of owning all my bits. And what happens is it makes you very empowered when we do this. And please know it's a process, and it's been a quarter of a century in the coming and the making for me to clear energy paths, as I did when I was in the military. And I did 3 major areas, maybe a 4th, for women that they had never done in the physical as a female before, that I had to go up against the male energies breaking through, and I did, but it cost me. It cost me a lot, that I lost myself and nearly died so many times over and over and over, yet each time something came through that saved me. Just bear with me here. So me coming on here, and I've shared this before, I'm gifting of my pure divine energy space, because I feel a passion and a calling for humanity and the planet. Oh, can we relate here? And I live in service. I'm really in tune with myself, and I know I have this calling. I live in service 24/7, because this is the only thing, amongst other many things underneath, that has kept me alive, was my faith and trust. Number 1. And I've gone through some pretty dark times too. And add on that, going through some pretty dark times on behalf of everyone on this planet, in the human being, in my human physical body. There's many others too. My God, yes. It's not about that. There's other heroes. It's not about that. It's the truth. My truth. That when I look back and people say, well done, thank you for your service, what you did in the military when you pushed through and you created a whole new ruling parliament for all the other women in Australia because you pushed through and persisted. And I said, yes. And it is fucking huge thing, right? And that was one. There was 2 other things. But for me, I was just being me. I'm no hero any more than you. you are all my heroes, because what you've gone through right now, hey, get your tissues out. For what you've gone through personally to bring you to this point right now, I assure you, this is one of the most life-saving healing, divine healing videos that I'm gifting out to you all now, because I love you so much. I am a divine representative of the I am of Source of God that is within you too. This is real. This is really happening. We are really making changes. This is worthwhile. I'm wrapping up 25 years, it feels like here, for me, of my awakening, more so the last 15 years and 10 of writing and sharing more of what I've been through myself, of what all of you in humanity are going through now, to bring me here to see where you're all at and monitoring, and you're going good and you're going through this and you're going through that. Ascension has altered so much multidimensionally now that keeping track of it all, I was able to keep track of all of it till most recently, the end of last year. That all altered. So I've been changing and shifting. And now I sit back and I can see where everybody is on their divine journey and linking the higher self spirit into their soul through their emotions by feeling. To monitor, feel where people are feeling and coming from their heads and whatever, and we step back and we allow them to go through trusting your and their divine journey and soul contracts is everything. To trust, have faith and trust in the angels, the divine, God, source, creative spirit, whatever. All is one of the I am of the bigger picture, and let others be and do and go through what they need to. Please release. And that means the bigger picture and the fear and everything that's going on. Pull back from the rabbit holes. Pull back and pull back and pull back. There is no home to go to out there. I say this with so much love. Okay, big shift. What we went through. Yes, it was an infinity symbol. Absolutely it was. Hi, Amy. Hey, Rachel. Thank you, Glenda. And it's good that you originally wanted to end it this morning and that you admit it, because so many others are now admitting I nearly wasn't going to make it. And it's good, because that's how we really fucking feel. This is hard work. This is hard yakka. It's not a fucking breeze and walk in the park. It's honesty and truthfulness of becoming more real, owning, voicing, and validating for yourself and speaking what something is for you that little bit more each time till you get more comfortable and used to that with others. And we start this by writing and releasing to ourselves. We've got so much to release. I know many of you know this, and so many of you do this from me sharing about this, and it's changed your lives. Somewhere you've got to let go and surrender all of the rest of the world and come home to you, because there's no home to go to up there, because if you're missing home, it's within. And 3 people said that recently. And I just gently, it came from spirit, the words that there is no home to go to out there, otherwise you wouldn't be here. It is home within here. You are really searching for that. You have had enough of the old energies and the old ways. Please take a moment. It really is up to you now to just go, fuck it. Everything's changed. I just have to up it. I just have to put in the fuck it bucket, put in the fuck it bucket, put in the fuck it bucket each time. Each time you meet a person, you shift, you change something, you monitor and notice yourself. When I say I think, shift it to I feel. It is not one big fix and fucking cure all. Ascension doesn't go like that. There are many facets. And that brings out our creativity and the excitement that we want, because we work hard, but we party hard. We work hard, but we party hard. We work hard in Ascension, and the good bits, you'll see me come in and I throw my head back and I guffaw and I laugh and I swear. And when I first played it back, I just went, oh my gosh, I look like a country fucking hick, rough as guts, bloody holy dooly. And then I learned over time, so fucking what? I'm brave, I'm tough. I can be stupid and silly because I can. Don't fuck with me. Don't mess with me when it comes to what I know. I'm allowed to have a vulnerable side, and I show it with you. And it's taken me a bit to accept that, and I love it now when I see my quirky bits come out. I just cannot be any other way but raw and real. This is my private, intimate space I share with you all. It's pretty cool. If you met me in real life, I am no different. I guarantee and assure you I am exactly the same. And so when people book in, which I want to let you know, some people have said, yes, I am free and available for one-on-one divine heal bookings. I cannot advertise. I'm not about that. Spirit will bring you to me. I don't need to do anything, just be me. It's beautiful. It's all been taken care of. I have that much faith and trust that I surrendered and let go, and you guys are pouring in. That's what we do. We really trust. Spirit really has got your back. It's time for you to have your own back. And sometimes we just need someone to tell us, for a switch inside to just click, and we go, fuck. All this time, the event, you're the one you've been waiting for, and everything that they've been writing about for eons, about the ancients' return and the what the fuck are you waiting for? It's all here right now. All of it. All of the prophecies, all the things prophesized. This is right here now in this moment. And the thing is, what's coming in new is not written about. I'm bringing through and voicing newly as an ancient past future scribe. I've wrote that a few years ago. Voicing. This is new, real and raw first to the planet. Many others do and bring through their bits. But there's no one else on the planet does. There's only one me. And I'm owning that, and that feels beautiful and blissful, because I've known since I was a little child I was going to be up on a world stage. That has never altered for me. I've known it. It's inside of me. I'm my own world stage. Remember I said that? But I am going out there, and I've known that. I will be traveling in the future. I will be doing, but I stay here now because so much has changed from what I've been told and the vision I've been given, and 50% come through and then 50% alter, because our timelines are changing so much. Let me talk about timeline. We just shifted one just before I come on. This is a timeline shift, divine healing. We've just clicked over 30 minutes 3. So let me take a breath. Thank you for being here. I'm going to keep going. Let's just take a moment. Shift, process, feel. We have time. T-I-M-E. As I say, you got somewhere else to go. You got something better to do? Nothing's more important than you. Nothing. Because your faith is being tested right now, your faith in all you've been through till now. And this is what I wrote. And so as I read what I've already written, it helps me to shift. Her birthday, Fiona, mine was 2 days before your mum's. Releasing. You're welcome, Paul. I've felt your energy around. So I've been our link. I have been supporting you with the divine while you've been going through what you are. I remember when you weren't in a good space too, Sharon, and I've been monitoring your progress with the divine as well. Let's see, when my energy links in with someone, that's why I'm very grace is your saving grace, Rachel. I hear you, sister in the human. A big shift happening. I have to watch this back to see what just happened. Then we have shifted a timeline moments before I came on. I felt it come through. Don't go into what does a timeline shift mean. It can be an everyday occurrence at the moment. It was big in the past when I see my writings from 2014 writing about things now that's still current. I go, wow, wow, wow. Just so far ahead. Please know the information energy that I share is prophetic, is so far ahead. That's why there's no books. It would already be, that's how it is. We are living deity gods. We are creator gods of other planets. We just need to understand and own that how big our energy is. If you just, wow, okay, don't need to go in it any more than that. And my super masterclass number 2 will be more on we are creator gods of other planets and how to embody that more and a bigger and deeper understanding of what that means to be a new ascending earth master or who you are right here and now. The exchange as guided the other day was AU66. It will be in a few weeks from last Sunday. Each time I go to do the date, I'm just giving you an energy to see if you connect. Email me at theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com. It will be around 44, capped at 50 people. And the numbers are already starting to come in for that. It is what it is for you. You'll either resonate to do it or not. It doesn't matter. You will know. I have many platforms. I have these I gift. I have those that's an exchange is asked for that area. So, and I've done so many other videos. So there's so much access. And then I also have one-on-one live divine healings that on the bluebeyondguide.com is more information on the 2 that's on offer. We are clearing many dark nights of the soul of the galaxy. So just picture our galaxy, that shift. That when I woke up, I usually remember. And it faded the vision of what we did on a galaxy energy. And I woke up and I went, wow, I knew it was something really big that we're not meant to all fully grasp right now because it will overwhelm us. I've said this repeatedly with people that say, I want to see this and I want to see that happen. When I go, people are not realizing you could blow your mind with accepting in the human consciousness is another thing of all these things that people want to see aliens turn up and they want to see this and they want to see that. You would be so overwhelmed if that appeared to you. We're not ready to cope and handle it yet. End of story. We're given bits, and even then people, are having difficulty. So please don't be in a hurry. Enjoy your moments now. Allow the glimpses and trust what you glimpse and what you see and what your intuition tells you, to go with the flow and feel what you're feeling with your emotions to help you link to your spirit and your higher self, to universe and God, please. There's a big release. Excuse me. We are right now in a place that we have never been before in any past life, ancient or eon. Sit with that. We have never been here before. From all our previous karmic lifetimes of repeating, learning, going through pain, suffering, beheaded, burnt, all the tortures and everything. Betrayals, that we need to stay here and now focused and not back then. And I've had to bring a few people, please, that's distracting you from your growth now. You can be aware of, you just know you don't like water, you're afraid of water because you drowned once. Trust that. That's enough. That's all you need to know. It is all of those trials came up for a collective group dark night of the soul of the galaxy releasing. We are coming into new galactic size energies because we're going through a full reset. We have assistance here. We have been assistance. I am able to no longer, remember these are for me, I'm no longer able to read when other people write about the Galactic Federation and Ashtar and or Command or who this, that. I read another one that someone shared, and God bless those who do that get something from it. I'm over it. I'm a bit tired of reading the same old, same old. Where's the proof and the realness in the human being? That's what I'm talking about. I'm tired and done with the sharings of what's happening up there only. So that's only one half. Where's the realness down here and linking, and that we're here for a purpose and a reason? We can't live up there. We've got to have the human experience, and we did choose. So for many, I've been saying recently, you need to make a choice consciously if you want to be here. Or if you're still here, well, aren't you going to make the most of it? Let go of the moaning, the whinging, and the fucking complaining. Masters, master up. All of you, fucking stop it. Master up. Enough. You're not fucking children anymore. I say this with so much love, divine compassion. Remember, I'm a trigger releaser healing for you. I really do feel that. Shift it. Shift the minds. Shift it from the negativity. Shift it to, I'm going through a healing. I'm going through a transition. But fuck, it's hard. And it's allowed to be hard. It's okay. It's okay to say that to yourself, please. Master up. You're ready. It's here. No more spoon feeding. No one else knows more how to help you than you. That's why I'm different. I'm new. I'm just starting here. I'm just starting to. It's time for me to take off and zoom. But what I had to push through, the bullshit I had to get through to do these lives was so big. I was tacked by the negative agenda energies at the highest level on the world stage 2 years ago at a conference. So I'm bringing my own conference energies, gathering energies in a harmonic convergence consciousness, harmonically converging new planet and galaxy energies consciously. I will be bringing this through myself live, through my human body. I've been doing this for years for myself with the planet behind the scenes. This is nothing new for me. As in, I've always been doing this. When it came to a certain period in my conscious 10, 15 years ago, I've done so many already. It's time for me to come out from behind the scenes and into the light and to bring these through live now. There's so many of us that has been hidden behind the scenes, and it's time to come out. And I am the first of the Blue Rainbow Node 1 elders coming from pure unconditional love and light. Others have come out that have been tainted by dark and negative energies. I assure you, at the highest levels, at certain conferences and videos, watch where you go, watch what you watch. Not everybody is pure light. They're still transmuting. They're still transmuting within themselves, struggling with mind control energies where they haven't let go and they're not feeling complete, because that's their role and journey. And we bless them and we love them for what they're doing. But I want you to wake up to that, please. Second question, everybody, even myself, you find nothing here. Raw, real, pure. I just love so much. In the past, I've crossed lines because of my passion. And I was going through so much pain and hurt, and things I said to others, I hurt them, and I had no intent. I had no realization of close spiritual sisters I've done this with. And I apologize for being so passionate and raw and real, because I didn't understand who I was clear, my path and my power that I needed to self-empower myself. I was exploding all over the place. My energy was so big, it wasn't able to come into my body, and I dominated and overpowered others' energies. I'm owning this. I want you who are so powerful that resonate to own this too. Please pull your energy back into yourself more. You don't realize at times how wise you are, how strong you are, and how much you've been pushing and suffering and struggling for yourself. And I want you to say, so it's time to now let go, because it's not benefiting anybody to do this with myself anymore. You are amazing. You are advanced. You're way ahead of other souls in ascension for yourself. You are unique. And for those who are blue, you are blue through and through. We are new blue dragon energies. We were blue rays. We still are. We're new blue dragons. I brought this energy and voiced it last year or this year. Can't remember. We're not here to suffer and struggle as we did in self-sacrifice. Really is time for you to master up. And you've all gone very quiet. Well done. Have I got your attention? I live my passion flowing through me all the time like this. And because so much comes through me with everybody I talk, message, communicate with, because I did share that I will be messaging less. Please know I read all comments. Please know I read all emails. And because I'm living in the flow, I want to thank all those that have generously given via the PayPal link I share for what I share freely of my time with you personally. Thank you for that. Your faith is being tested. This is ancient in eons, affecting souls older in the human years, more due to being born in many different energy eras of like the 50s or the 60s or the 70s. That has more of an effect on them right now. So I really want to honor those older trailblazers for the planet's energy in their unity of, it's usually a couple of years older than me and above. The older you are in human years, I've seen over time that the harder it is to ascend in these days because you've got energies from all those different eras. So bless you and thank you for being here, because you have been struggling the most. I see you and I'm going to acknowledge you. It's because you're also older and stronger because of those energies as well. So many are going through different ascension releasing symptoms right now. If you're feeling okay right now, remember this feeling in faith and trust. Breathe, embody it, and remember it consciously, because round the corner, as we go through the river of life and shifts and turns, there will come something that you need to draw on when you felt really good. That's where your faith and trust can be brought in consciously. And not to fully want to stay on that high, because that's an adrenaline junkie. Pick me, I was parachute, hot air ballooning, bungee jumping, parasite. You'd pick me, yeah. All right. So breathe and embody when you're excited and feeling the bliss moments, and don't fucking let go of your anchor in the human being. Keep it very, very real and grounded, and let yourself enjoy that feeling. So then when something else comes up, you've still got that feeling as your inner strength. If you detach or let go or go to la la land, or if you're caught up in your head and beating yourself up, you're losing your energy to anchor in for your faith and trust to keep it in. If you're focusing on other souls and energies and have your energy out, you're losing the link for your anchor for yourself. There is a major, major balancing of polarities within to find a very new balance. How are you able to embody and bring these energies through if you're not anchored through one of those things I just mentioned? Please watch this back, 45, 44. We, in case you missed this because you've been going through a lot, a new ground zero point arrived recently. This is big, of souls reaching, I've really had enough now. Well, this is manifested more with humanity, and these updates are ahead of their time. What I've written is still coming through. I assure you the message is, In a past life, you did not make it past this point right here and now. Please breathe. Please release and acknowledge that for yourself divinely. You did not. Chew it over. Analyze it with your spiritual mind consciously. Spiritually, mindful, consciously. In all my other previous lives, galactic lives, everything, ancient eons, has led you to this point right here and now. This is that new. We are newly creating. Breathe and take a moment. What does that fucking mean? What does that mean? What the fuck? Yeah, it is that big. You're going through a freeing of old karmic energies that's also generational. Take a moment, breathe, and feel into that too. Has it been worth beating yourself up, giving yourself a hard time? But you couldn't help but process and feel and release up to this very point? We have new galactic assistance. You have me here in the physical human being. I'm allowed to own that for myself, for you to own your mastership. I didn't have a me for me in my ascension because I was bringing it through newly. Why do you think I want to assist? I have all the answers of the divine provided through me. Whatever I speak a course for you to help yourself from what I've been through personally. You can't find a course or a book. I don't have an MD or this, that. I wanted to do a degree, this, that. Spirit said, no, keep with the real stuff. Keep going. You have my divine source energy flow through to you, and every single live is filled with that energy for you. Come home to yourself of your source within, because the alert I shared was feeling lost and floaty, struggling with the inner, fluctuating to the outer, back, forth, back, forth. There's self-sabotage finally releasing in process, and it is linked to do with coming from our head and not from our heart, and shifting in, out, in, out. It is what it is. I am unable to share further on that because every situation is personal. I'm giving you an overall. Any other further information is whatever it is for you going through personally. Take what it is for you. It's energy wanting to go, jump out and go ahead from the head of wanting to know what's happening. People are still, honestly, masters are doing this. So even if you go, I don't do that, please, I want you to be aware that I'm sharing with you, so many are. And it's okay. Those that are being honest and admitting it. No one's fucking perfect. Certainly not me, because I'm imperfect completely. And that's what I fucking love about me. That's my uniqueness and my creativity. Take a big step back from others' energies. They're leaking out all over. I had to go into my solitary confinement, self-imposed, and I loved it for the last 12 hours. Holy. The souls who are so strong, the strongest of the strong, are going through this right now. You are going through, we are going through one of the greatest shifts of our entire life if you're feeling these energies right now. Hold on as you're nearly there. This is a new ascension process of a new ground zero point that has been newly created. As I shared before, many were feeling they had enough, and I validated this as yes, you did. The inner coil spring was so wound up, and people don't know how to let go and rest. And I mean really rest, as in at night, they're still going in spirit, so they're not really resting in the human. It's realizing we have your spiritual soul and your human soul. You have spirit and soul. There's two of you, one here, one in the astrals. There's two of you. And what I've written, this is where you just have to lighten up, masters, to cope. Have you not learnt or realized your super weapon There's a few things. Is lightening the fuck up to cope, to see the irony in it. Chuckle. Lighten it up. Because it's nutso. You've already been nutso. Everything you've been through is worse than right here and now. Trust me. You've been through the worst of your shit. It's just going to get better from here. And even if you don't believe me, those in prison can find their freedom inside. So whatever you're going through, don't think I haven't been through my shit times. Don't think I haven't, because I already have. And I got through what it is I needed to learn for myself, because ultimately I created these for me to learn to grow further for whatever it is, because ultimately you'll be blessed, freedom, peace, and release for whatever you are going through right now. Please be grateful is the big message. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Yes, we always need to be grateful, but gratefulness is high on the agenda. Bring back in the gratefulness. This is a rebirthing of our soul star. This is that huge, linked with our earth star. For you to find this for yourself newly, I shared an update about placing selenite. I'm not to go over that. Okay, I'm just going to ask where I'm going for now. This is so huge. This is about our crown chakra being broken. I've known, I wrote this in the last week and I didn't share it. Our crown chakra, it's time for some self-repair and healing in visualizing this being cleared and healed. Your crown chakra, only you can heal your crown chakra. Nobody else can heal you but you. It's one thing to know that. One thing to know it and get it from the head, but I want you to really embody and feel that. No one else. Say it to yourself over and over till you really, really, really get it. I say it quite often. There's no one else that can heal it. It's really empowering. It's not a one-off and then move on. What's next? We need to stop, slow down, breathe, and embody some of these ideas and sayings, whatever. Please start bringing them in and making them real and a part of who you are. I'm getting the wind up. I will share the angel number 1234 came through. Okay, Monday's live I will be bringing through. I'm going to say goodbye now. I'm going to read and bring in the 1234. And as I do, I want to say goodbye now. And thanks for joining me here, because I actually do this for me, to watch back for myself, to get my own self-healing. This is why I do these now, because there's no one else that can give me this healing vibrational energy but myself in bringing through something newly to the planet, spirit and soul. So as I bring through and deliver, I re-watch it for myself. I allow my soul, my spirit to feel it again. We need two. There's two of us. There's two. Double 11. It's double master energies. Just go with that. Spirit, soul, there's two. You need to protect two of you. Okay, that's all you need to know. Just keep it simple. On my weekly live for next Monday, the 11th, a master number day. Beautiful. I'm a master number 11. I live at number 11. I was in the military 11 years, 11 months. Boom. So you saved you, Glenda, by showing up. So I want to say that you saved you. You're welcome for me being here, but you, only you can save. You are your own savior. You're welcome, everyone. Thank you back. On Monday's live, Australian Eastern Standard Time, I will be bringing through a combination of two crystals that were given me the other day, and it's like I melted them down energetically and I infused them to create one of them joint together. It was the most beautiful thing. I've never done that before. I will bring this crystal healing through on the next Monday's weekly live. I'm so very excited for what that means. And I'll be sharing more about we need in the infinite to create finite boundaries, about breaking down the macro to the micro, about the old pockets of energy. So Here we go. Angel number 1234. I always go with Joanne Wormsley from Sacred Scribes. Amazing. She's another amazing Australian. Listen, I'm bringing through New Atlantis rising Australia energies through myself. We are the New Atlantis energies rising through Australia. And that's what I've been given to share from the divine. Angel number 1234 is often seen as steps. So just a lot of water trickling through of energies coming down through you in a big bubble around you, just cleansing your energy and your aura. You can just see that in 2 seconds. See yourself within a shower, just sprinkling, that's all. Appearing, it's acknowledged and recognized in the steps and actions taken by the individual. If any doubts or fears about which actions to take, ask for guidance and assistance from the angels. Listen to your inner wisdom and intuition. Know that you have all that you need within to achieve your goals and aspirations. You just need to make the choices to do so and take the appropriate actions. Have faith and trust in yourself. You may have to put some hard work and effort towards a new project, venture, or important life change. That's you. It could be you writing. It could be you being conscious of your consciousness, which is being super conscious. That's what it means. And whatever else, this will be a long-term benefit to yourself and your loved ones. You are healing the old DNA lineage through your body, physical and bottom right. Hear it now. It goes no further from you. Bless, bless, bless you for being who you are. Do you really understand now how really big this is, or how big this really is through you? Trust that the work and effort you put in towards achieving your goals, aspirations will be well worth your while. You will find long-term success and personal fulfillment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Masters, for showing up here with me as well. For those of you who are older in human years, different times, let alone those that are older than me, let alone those my mum's parents' generations of what they've seen and what they've been through as well. We are in the forefront, and the change and the interchange of two worlds. If you look on my timeline, it's a picture that I've had from many years ago. I haven't been able to find the author of the Infinity with the two dolphins. That's the old, and it's the New Atlantis rising energies. That's what it represents on my timeline. Bless. Thank you. See you Mondays live, if not before.